Alrighty, testing. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm trying out like the new party system. Not new party system. The party stuff so that I can like yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, sweet. You know, it sounds so much better now. I because ever since like I started this, I've just been using like game chat and it sounds really bad. So I'm going to be using like, you know, this now. Oh, the 49ers lost the game. Let's go. Okay, so you might be confused. Why does the episode say season finale, right? That's because we're going to grind out the rest of these games. This stream could very well be 4 hours long, alright? We don't have to worry about the wild card either. So we can just get through all of them. So we're going to go to the league news and look at the draft stories, right? So Greenberry, that one. Keyshawn Holt. He is a run stuffer, so he could be a linebacker or like a D end or a tackle. And Kendall Elcroy. Okay, so first we're going to find Keyshawn. I'm going to say Keyshawn Holt. Pretty sure he is a linebacker. There he is. Early first rounder, and he's projected late. That could be big. That could be big if we want to get rid of Anthony Barr or move into a 3-4. And then, who is the other one? It is Kendall Elleroy. Whatever it is. Kendall Elleroy. So let's just look through here. Well, they said he was a linebacker. Kendall Elroy, the linebacker. Oh, that's him right there. Okay, so this week we need to look a lot at offensive line, right? We already scouted all the offensive linemen. Well, a lot of good defensive ends. Ooh, Pierre Presley. Brackens doesn't look too bad either. Hayward looks pretty good. Dale McLeod, you know, he doesn't look too bad. Mark White looks like he could be lit. So it's really going to be a lot of looking at defensive line. We don't need to take a quarterback. We don't need to do any of that, you know? So we're going to... I know we're going to re-sign Chad Thomas. That's a lot for David Sills, though. We might let David Sills walk. Cal Hinton we're bringing back for sure. Andre Smith, if he wants to re-sign. Hale Henches we're going to bring back. Because his cap isn't going to be too big. J-Ron Curse, if we can get him for a little cheaper, I'll definitely bring him back. What's his cap hit right now? If I were to offer it to. Nope, not happening. How about Hardy Nickerson? He wants... Ooh. Anthony Harris. Tim Settle, someone I want to bring back, right? But look at that cap hit. $4 million. But he is 23. Well... We'll figure it out. So, right now, I checked the stats here like a couple minutes ago. Kirk Cousins is leading the league in touchdowns with 42. He has 42 touchdowns. Alrighty. So we're going to hop in this game. Maybe Dan Bailey doesn't miss 4 kicks. You know, maybe he does his job and not screws the game over. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Oh yeah, and Eric Kendricks leads the league in interceptions. I don't know why they don't put sacks there. So I'll let you watch the intro.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel.
Oh, they're wearing the throwback
crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
Let's hop into this game.
Hi again,
Scholarfoot's going to kick it off.
Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in off the extended break.
Oh, the audio quality is so much better just by going to a party.
You're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've handled all comers.
That is
for the
Antonio
first 3 months,
Brown, and he takes a knee, so it's going to be a touchback.
Perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Oh yeah, cover
two for
two.
the Bucks and their veteran quarterback Tom Brady.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals?
I wanted Eric
He's
Kendricks,
got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Second and 6.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball up to the 35.
This is going to be a hard team to go up against. Because Tom Brady's a great QB, but they're also really good at running it, apparently. And that's a tackle for loss. A bunch of people ran on that one.
Struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On second and 11 now. Brady, that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Anthony Barr and Jeff Gladney are in on the tackle.
He's brought down.
12
yards there and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
I thought they were going to run an empty set.
That this week in practice,
Eric Kendricks with the interception. He's running down the sideline. He gets caught on Anthony Barr, and he is down at the 18-yard line.
This thing all the way back inside the 20. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And they are in rhythm on
look at
offense.
that. 42 touchdowns.
I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had.
Didn't mean to do that. I just meant to go straight.
He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of...
And they're going to get him.
That's my bad. I should have thrown it.
Ndamukong Suh has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
That's our 4th sack allowed this whole year. Justin Jefferson, Mossing, I believe that is Devin White.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They do get 9, but it leads to
4th and 11.
Now Cousins on 4th down.
And we get hit by Levante David. Oh boy. All right, we are back on defense.
And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record,
Mike Hughes with the big hit on the sideline.
Play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down.
Daniil Hunter almost getting the sack. Ronald Jones with the catch. And the 1st
It's
down.
a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read
Tom
a
Brady has
defense
his superstar
and
X
utilize
Factor
players that
ability
don't
unlocked.
often get picked up
Well
in coverage
engaged.
easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I
Anthony
used to
Barr
cover,
with a great tackle.
Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st
Tackle
down
for
there.
loss.
To say, get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
At the 47.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady.
Eric Kendricks with a big hit. Eric Kendricks picks the ball up and he is taken down right before the 50-yard line.
Midfield at the 48-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good
Oh
job
god, I gotta
of
do
knocking
this
it
3
free.
more times.
Yeah, because a
and
lot
we're not
of the
even
time
done
we
with the
just
1st
blame
quarter.
the offensive players for not taking care
Man,
of it.
they get
How
there
about the effort of
quick.
the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Justin Jefferson almost grabbing that, but someone hops him
Receiver
away.
coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And we get stopped again by this Buccaneers defense.
Convert here on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
Eric Wilson with a big hit.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any
I don't
receiver.
understand how
And
Anthony
past
Barr
the 35,
misses
he'll
there.
be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's going to be caught.
And that's caught by Mike Evans at the 3-yard line.
The 5 all the way to the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly.
Brian Burns saving the touchdown there along with Eric Kendricks.
2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got
Man,
a couple
I
more
can't
cranks
speak
here.
today.
If it's close, sneak it.
I don't think even go into a huddle.
And they pitch it out, and Ronald Jones has the 1st touchdown of the game.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs have taken a 1st quarter lead. The touchdown giving him the 1st quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through.
Man, I don't know. They still haven't fixed that time glitch. It's almost like they don't care.
When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take
down
that
at the
time, use it
25-yard
constructively,
line.
and now they're back in form.
Why is Devin White on kick?
Their own 25-yard line.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down.
Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that either.
They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence.
Adam Thielen with the great catch down to the 45-yard line.
Across midfield down to the 45.
Finally getting the ball rolling.
That one goes for 30 yards.
And that's the end of the first. Our score is 7-0. The Buccaneers are up.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7.
First down, here's the run with
Oh, why did Dalvin Cook go inside?
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because
There's
they
the
end up taking
hole.
their attention to the blitzers.
Justin
freed up the
Jefferson
D-lineman
can't
to make
block,
the
but
play.
it's fine.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 37. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And he's down at the 25-yard line.
30 down to the 25.
Dalvin Cook's
12
finally
yards
starting to
there.
eat.
First down, Vikings. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's
We
got
need
a
to get
shot,
Justin
don't you?
Jefferson
I do.
involved
I think
too,
he's
or
got
Adam
more than a
Thielen.
shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big.
Adam Thielen
He
stays
will
up, and he is
score.
in for a touchdown.
Vikings.
complete.
Adam Thielen, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
So what I'm learning from this game is every single point we can score is going to be, like, really important.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
So we need to kick as
It's
many
up and
field
good,
goals
and
as
we're tied at
possible
7
if
here
we're able
in
to.
quarter number 2. The drive summary
Does that make
time,
sense?
5 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be
Stopped
dropped
at the 21-yard line by Irv Smith, and I believe that was Harvey
Not a good
Nichols.
decision, loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting
Danielle
for
Hunter
this
with the
drive, and
tackle.
you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. This is caught by
Anthony
Antonio
Harris
Brown.
misses.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well.
Anthony Barr with the fumble. Danielle Hunter picks it up, and he's down at the 43-yard line.
Is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it
Kyle
away and
Rudolph
secure
gets
it
the catch.
as they
He's
try and get
still
downfield.
going. He's down to the
And he gets this down
18-yard
deep
line.
into Tampa Bay territory.
We're finally starting to get our offense rolling.
Covered on the catch and run.
But they didn't ease into that drive right
Oh,
out of the
looks like I
turnover.
accidentally
They
picked
go
the
for
play.
big
Justin
shot
Jefferson
downfield
over the
and
middle
hit
is
it.
what we're
A lot of
looking.
teams have that
It's not
opportunity,
open.
but not
David
every
Sills
coach
is, though.
is gonna greenlight that type
And
of
he's
a
down to
play
the
call.
5-yard
I
line,
love their
4-yard
aggressiveness.
line.
And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They move the ball.
They're
over
really
50
like
yards between
making
this
sure
play and
Justin
the last
Jefferson
one.
does not get open at all.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Flush
Justin
out
Jefferson
right.
is open, and it is
Toward the
knocked
end zone,
down
but
by,
that's
I
gonna
can't
wind
even
up
tell who.
incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Justin Jefferson with a great grab in 5th coverage. He has 20 receiving touchdowns on the year.
With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Vikings have taken the lead.
Oh, I thought he was going to dunk it. Oh, jeez. That would have been bad.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he returns this to the 22.
Antonio Brown on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 22.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
2-yard gain.
Down on the scoreboard.
Second and 8.
Had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their
I don't know why Anthony Harris just stopped there. He should have just came up and knocked his teeth in. I don't know why it didn't let me switch them either.
First down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Oh, that time it switched.
Oh
my God, this game is stupid.
Before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first down, Brady.
Big hit, but Gronk holds on to it. He's 11 for 12.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. This is Jones.
Daniil Hunter with the tackle for loss.
Lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
And that is the 2-minute warning.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday.
Oh, Jeff Gladney should have had that. But Harrison Smith takes the ball. Jeff Gladney is running down the sideline, and he gets caught at the 48-yard line by a lineman.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know
okay, I shouldn't be dissing linemen like that, but...
And that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
Here comes Dalvin Cook. Great block by Thielen. Dalvin Cook is in for the touchdown. 48 yards.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Antonio Brown up to the 24-yard line.
Would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Our eyes shift now to the Vikings defense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Jeff Gladney is on Godwin again. Eric Kendricks is on Rob Gronkowski.
But that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions.
Mike Hughes with a big hit on Robert Jones. I'm just going to say Jones.
Get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it,
Ronald Jones. Ronald, it's Ronald.
That's a bad possession all the way.
That's who he is.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Harrison Smith with a big hit. Eric Wilson grabs it, and he is taken down by Antonio Brown. So we get the ball again.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused.
Dalvin Cook with a juke, but still losing yards.
You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not.
We're trying to run the ball out.
You take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves
God, shoot!
God.
God.
And he's going to come up a few
I don't
yards
like.
short.
Oh my God, I hate that animation.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game.
David Sills, he is open. Catch the ball. He does, and he's in open space, and he's down at the 20-yard line.
Inside the 20.
I want to expand this lead more because the Buccaneers are very good.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Kyle Rudolph is going straight.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Justin Jefferson catches it at the 4-yard line. It's knocked around and he finishes at the 3.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Cousins.
Kyle Rudolph with another touchdown.
The big tight end for a Viking touchdown.
82, Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph.
Minnesota.
As the first half is winding down, and the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Is good.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it
Antonio Brown is taken down at the 26-yard line by Antonio Brown.
The Bucs take over first
I mean,
and 10.
what?
At their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin
By
their
Hardy
next
Nickerson.
possession.
What am I
and they
even
had the fumble
saying?
last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do.
Anthony Harris with the big hit. He picks it up. He's running on the sideline and he gets caught by O.J. Howard.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So
We're getting as many points as possible because screw the Buccaneers. Oof. And it's straight down the middle. We're up 31-7.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a
We
bit.
skip the halftime show. We skip it.
Second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well.
KJ
as we are
Osborne's
back and
gonna
underway for the second half.
Take a touchback.
The Vikings offense making their way back.
We're going to be running a lot this half. I want Dalvin Cook to break the record, and he's only a couple hundred away. But the only problem is there's just this defense is really good, so it's going to be hard.
His team talking about it to each other.
Justin Jefferson almost intercepted, but he just keeps running. Why wouldn't he try and get in that file?
Shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through.
He's going to break for one. I know. Dalvin Cook is just going to break for like 80 yards or something.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Going to the long side of the field. Jason Pierre-Paul somehow gets off. He breaks 2 tackles.
At the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
I should have punted. But I might need the timeouts later. So Adam Thielen, he catches it. He's down to the 42-yard line.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Cousins able to find Jefferson here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 on the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
And while we may be looking...
And he's in for a touchdown. David Sills the fifth. His fifth on the year.
15-yard touchdown grab. And this Viking offense is running away with this one.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point try by Bailey. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Alrighty. Let's just keep playing hard on defense. We're going to run with Dalvin Cook a lot. I really think our passing is fine. I really think we just need to focus on running. Antonio Brown down on the 24-yard line. There's still a lot of game left. Anything can happen.
Offense ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Eric Wilson with another interception, his 9th on the year, and he is down to the 24-yard line.
The 32, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping?
Tampa Bay has 7 turnovers on the day. Dalvin Cook in for the touchdown. His first of the game.
Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
Oh, stuff's going down on my Discord server. Hold on.
On the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position.
Okay, sweet. All right, sorry. Stuff was going down in my Discord.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
this is going to be like a 4-hour long stream, guys.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been.
So, like, y'all better be ready for me taking breaks. Maybe I have to use the bathroom, so, like, on a little, like,
the Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Danielle Hunter with the tackle.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and it finally kept out.
Anthony Harris with a big hit. Anthony Barr has the fumble recovery, and we're down to the 32-yard line.
32-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it.
Oh,
they have it up
I don't care.
in
you know how many
rooms,
times
right?
I've heard this season. That's the
time.
same exact thing you're saying. I have heard so much. And,
hey, we're going to take the ball
nice.
away from you. No matter what position you play,
nice.
You've got to take care of the rock.
Again, it's Cook.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
Breaks another tackle down to the 20-yard line. Really should be a little longer.
At the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swimming to the ball carrier.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He's taken William Golston in on the stop. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon.
Man, we are just getting absolutely mauled.
To fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Garrett Bradbury doesn't know how to block for like 2 seconds.
Right around the line of scrimmage. Cousins
4th and 7. Irv Smith wide open, and he's in for the touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Irv Smith Jr., his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
We're going to switch up the depth chart a little bit. We're going to have Chad Thomas in at right end. We're going to have Wanham play left end. We're going to have Jaleel Johnson playing D tackle. Troy Dye is going to get some snaps. Coughlin's going to get in. Then the rest is cool. Sorry about that. Alrighty.
For them. How about them just deciding
Do we
to
put
go
Josh
for it on
Rosen in?
4th down and, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points.
I feel like we put Josh Rosen in. I think we put Josh Rosen in.
The issue and found a way to get it into the
Oh,
end zone.
Eric Wilson.
Give them big credit for that.
And ultimately
CJ
cannot
Ham
get this out to the
on the tackle.
25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Eric Kendricks with the tackle. Now, the only reason I'm leaving Eric Kendricks in is because he is so close to leading the league in tackles.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quick slant to Brown.
Eric Kendricks saving the first down.
Short.
2nd and 1.
Pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45.
I want to go man, even though it's a really bad idea. I want Cameron Dantzler to get a pick here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady now.
Dantzler picks up the ball.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
And he is tackled at the 44-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recover.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And now
alrighty, down to the 32-yard line. Dalvin Cook officially has 100 yards on the year. The 4th quarter will put Josh Rosen in.
The 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the move to his left. And his throw is
that was close.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2 yards to go.
Escaping the pressure right.
Justin Jefferson with the catch down to the 6-yard line.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Dalvin Cook
and
makes his own holes
there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
And he is in for another touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And with that, he ties the season record.
Second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And this offense is running away with this one.
For most rushing touchdowns.
In this game, I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
When you're up like 52 points, so they start talking about steak.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right
Chad
direction.
Thomas
so
with the
plays
tackle.
geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands
And that
of
is
X, Y,
the
and
end of the
Z,
third.
and
We
see
are
if we
getting
can move
into the
forward.
fourth
So
quarter
don't get
now.
too cute. Go to the playmakers.
59. Buccaneers 7.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Troy Dye with a big hit
quickly
on
here,
who
and
is
that's
that?
complete.
Is it Chris
And he's able to
Godwin?
take
I
this
can't.
one up to
I can't see for more than 2 seconds. I want to put Josh Rosen in while I remember. Tyler Johnson. It's Tyler Johnson. I mean, I can't see it whenever it
35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's just go, man. Let's see what happens.
Brady now on 1st down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
And that's going to be roughing the passer. Bet it is. Yep. Guess who was right?
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
On 1st down, Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Literally the only two he has missed are the two that were interceptions.
Completion there. It's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about
Jeff Gladney with the tackle.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When your little brother just keeps throwing short passes.
Brady to throw again. Quickly
Fuck, again with Gronkowski?
And he'll take it down
Damn
here
it.
just shy of the 15
Exactly,
at the
this is what I'm
16-yard
talking
line.
about. If you're going to keep fucking doing it, I'm going to bring a fucking blitz.
Spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though.
And the ball is knocked out.
Cameron Dantzler with the ball, and he is tackled by Antonio Brown.
Turnover there as his
Because
guys
Anthony Harris gives for anyone except Antonio
And with
Brown.
that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't
Josh
it?
Rosen
Down
in,
this big in the
throws it, dime to Kyle Rudolph. Down to the
Here to start the
30-yard
drive
line.
As they connect left side. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Adam
As you said
Thielen,
earlier, this
open,
defense is
catches
probably gonna
it.
need to hold these guys
Driving
right
down the
around 20 or
field.
under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed
Adam
towards a
Thielen,
big,
one-handed
big-
grab,
That is free
going down the
left
sideline,
side.
and that
That's a
is
foot
another
race.
touchdown for Adam Thielen. His
Vikings.
10th on the year.
Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the
Straight
other
down the
and
center.
broken them.
Dan
Because what we're
Bailey
seeing
hasn't
right now,
missed a one this year,
that's a
except
defense
maybe an
that's in
extra
tatters
point.
after what they faced in this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away.
Watch it be straight.
And off it goes.
Oh, look at that.
Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this
All
one.
right,
It's a
now all I need
touchback.
is a field goal.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started
All I need is a
sluggish and
field
really
goal. No
didn't
more
get any
scoring.
better from
Field
there,
goal.
and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Mike
There over the
Hughes
middle to start
slamming
things out.
Antonio,
He's tackled
Tyler
a yard
Johnson.
short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete.
Oh,
He's
thanks
got
for
Gronk.
not going to Mike
And he
Hughes.
goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That was a route run, not
Man,
just with dexterity,
yeah,
but
I
with
have to do it
intelligence.
now. It's already in
Found
the
hole
title.
zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch.
Doesn't
and
even
put the down marker
God,
back
fucking
to one.
Madden. Oh, you make me
I think it's
angry.
safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run
Cameron
extra plays,
Dantzler.
harder to move.
Give me Cameron Dantzler. Don't put me on a safety that's not in the play. Put me on the dude that is right beside the ball.
From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete.
Finally,
to receiver
Coughlin.
Godwin. And he lost the
With the
football.
forced fumble,
And the Vikings
Johnson pick it
the
up.
football. And his guys are going to
Oh,
take over
God.
at their own 48-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that...
Justin Jefferson with the grab. We ruined the meme, but it's okay. Because Justin Jefferson has his 21st touchdown. He is 2 away from the record.
Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Bailey got the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
If you don't want to talk about
50 last time, but
all having a good day.
So they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Eric Kendricks misses. Anthony Harris misses. Everyone misses. Everyone misses.
Because if they take care of the ball,
all right, we're running man for the rest of the game.
Chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles.
But yeah, how's your guys' day been? Hope they were fine. Hope they were great. If you're watching this about a year in the future, you know, hi.
Now look at this.
The ball's out. Mike Hughes has it.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
And he gets tackled by Chris Godwin, and that is the 2-minute warning.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to right
David Sills, and that is intercepted. Our first interception of the game.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Maybe the Buccaneers score again. That's his 3rd interception on the year. I just said we'd go man. We're going man.
And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him.
We haven't got a single sack this game, but they also have really good...
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
To throw again. Brady.
Coughlin gets the ball out. Eric Kendricks is running up the field.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
And that is going to be a scoop and score. Eric Kendricks with his amount on the year.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
13 for the Buccaneers.
He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it.
We have scored 80 points
for that defensive
because
unit.
Screw the Buccaneers. Screw the Super Bowl champions.
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
The glove came off today. I didn't mean for it to, but the glove came off. Remember when this was a close game in the first quarter? Do you guys remember that?
Their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Well, not anymore.
Sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this. And it was lost.
Switched off Cameron Dantzler. He was totally going to crack and get the ball out on our
And pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. That's
Cameron Dantzler almost getting the pick.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it.
The ball's out. Anthony Harris has it. He's going down the sideline. He gets caught by Antonio Brown.
The return is halting at the 12-yard line.
Recovered by Minnesota.
And we're just going to knee it. There's no point. Just knee it.
And they will take it.
And that is the game.
Today's
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Oh,
So
Alex
for
Smith
Minnesota,
got cut by
streak
the
lives as they move to
Washington football team
13-0
today.
now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on.
I almost called them the Washington Redskins. But no, that's racist, I guess. But whatever. Not getting into that. I swear some like 14-year-old white girl here in like a year is going to comment, "That's racist. That's racist." Like, I don't care. Well, I do care, but I really don't. I don't care that you're commenting it. If you do comment it, because who knows, I could become a big YouTuber one day, and this could be like, oh, how dare you say that? You know, like, so we got Kirk Cousins as the NFC Offensive Player of the Week, and we got Eric Kendricks as our NFC Defensive Player of the Week. I swear, we are in there, like, every week. There was 3 weeks where we weren't in it, and there's still 3 games left. So, pretty sure we still hold the number 1 seed. Let's look at the draft stories. So, the number 1 projected overall pick won the Heisman. So, does he have Superstar X Factor? But he's projected an early second. But I'll put him. If he falls, I will draft him. If he falls to like the second round, I'll draft him. But we're going to look back at defensive ends today. White looked really good. Matt Stinson. Could get used to saying that name. Bishop. Rashard Bishop. Holy crap. Lot of quality D tackles. Dang, out of scouting points. Oh man, we have to play another game. We have to play 2 more games after this. No! Really? Why would you want Nate Stanley? And why would you want... Oh my god, okay. We have open practice squad spots. Oh, Everson Griffin is in free agency, but we don't need him. Okay, so we lost a strong safety and a QB. So I think we'll put Jake Browning onto the practice squad. And then let's look at safety and corner. Sam Beal's there. Nate Metters is there. Might get him back. Do we get him back, guys? Man. The choices. We could put Thaddeus. Nah, we don't need Thaddeus Moss. No good offensive lineman. As soon as I say that, he shows up, but nah. Here is, I believe, Mac's younger brother. Jordan Brailford's still there. Buggy Roberts. Miles Humphrey is there. Decisions. I really was hoping that he wouldn't get taken though. That strong safety. So I think we go Duke Dawson, sorry. We'll sign him to our practice squad. I really wanted Thompson though. So I think we'll like I mean, did the Jaguars even have to get him? The injuries are off too. So did they just choose violence today? Yeah, they did. They totally just chose violence. Who knows? He could be cut here in a week or two. Stupid Jaguars. I think I have their first round pick though. So, alright. So, now we're good. I'm not really upset about Nate Stanley. Do we even want to get Jake Browning? There's not a lot of quality guys left anyways. Alrighty, so right now, we are 13-0. I want to take a look at the stats. Well, the NFL records, right? So in a season, like, we're nowhere near there. We won't get that. But Kirk Cousins is there at 48. He's getting pretty close. Couple of good games, and he could get up there with Peyton Manning. So it's 2,105, right? Right now, I think he's right at like 1,800. But Dalvin Cook is tied with LaDainian Tomlinson. We're pretty close there. Receiving touchdowns, right? Randy Moss got it his 2007 season. Justin Jefferson has 21. He is one behind one of the greatest wide receivers of all time in Jerry Rice. So Randy Moss is on this list like 3 times. That's absolutely insane. Danielle Hunter is up here too. J.J. Watt is on there twice. And Eric Wilson right now has 9 or 10 interceptions. So there is a chance Eric Wilson could be on this list. And the latest person on this list is 1980. That would be insane. Yeah, he's Dalvin Cook's going to hop on that board after this game. Alrighty. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to mute myself for a second. So, yeah.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Nick Foles and the Chicago Bears.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
Alrighty, let's get into this game.
Just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club.
Alrighty.
They've been flawless
Let's get
all
into
year
this
long
game,
as they
boys.
hit the home stretch.
Let's get into this game.
And now they just have to guard against complacency.
We're kicking off once again.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Nick Foles and the Bear offense
34 touchdowns on the year for Nick Foles.
Time.
That's
Foles,
actually
veteran,
really
drafted
good,
in the third round back
given
in
that he is
2012
like
out of Arizona.
subpar
Be
at
considered for the MVP award in the
Okay,
NFL.
so I'm
It's gotta
guessing
be a
we
season of
don't
not
have
just
any game
consistency,
plan this
but
week.
spectacular
So we're going to run
consistency.
whatever we
And
want.
He's had it all the way through.
I think you're right. He's been as consistent, more consistent probably than anybody else as the numbers bear out. The social media chatter for the MVP races.
I don't know what that flag would be for. Hopefully it's holding.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Right now, he's in the pole position as we head down the stretch.
Yeah,
That
first
hold
and
coming from the
19.
middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Cordell Patterson getting stuffed in the backfield by Eric Wilson.
In the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
First carry now for
David Montgomery
And not much
gets
there
1
at all.
yard
He's up
after a
only
stop
to
by
about the
Anthony
16-yard
Barr.
line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
We know it's a pass here. So Danielle Hunter coming in hot. Eric Kendricks with the pass breakup, and it is going to be a punt. But here's the thing, I want to block this.
Nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won, and one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game. Surgical.
Oh, broken up by Eddie Jackson. Wasn't Eddie Jackson like a 5th-round pick or something?
Maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
Roughing the passer. Justin Jefferson down to like the 23 or something. Oh, deep pass interference. We declined that.
So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Almost intercepted by 37. Don't know his name. Sorry. I know a lot of people, but I don't know everyone, and it's a shame. That might have been the rookie. Not Kevin Fulton, not Traylon Diggs. It's the dude out of Utah, Jalen Johnson. I believe that's his name.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That might be him.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
A loss of 2 yards.
All right, Dalvin.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. Cook.
And Dalvin Cook gets the first down and more.
Before it's all said and done. Big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. For a lot of people, MVP
Dalvin Cook could break the single-season rushing touchdown record on this play. He didn't, but he could. Any play now, he could. Could you imagine having him on fantasy this year? Imagine having any Vikings on fantasy this year.
That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game.
Intercepted by 33, Keyshawn Gibson. Garrett Bradbury with the tackle down. Oh, Jalen Johnson. Oh my God.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door
now
for
we
a
see
touchdown
Jalen
inside the red zone.
You're actually
okay, so I guess 37 wasn't Jalen Johnson.
You're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3.
Cordell Patterson getting the first down.
You remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening
Man, this is going to be hard. I've already been streaming for an hour. Oh boy. Danielle Hunter with the tackle in the backfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Patterson
another tackle in the backfield for Danielle Hunter. That's his second on back-to-back plays.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
We're going to go cover 3. No, we're going to go cover 2.
Plays went in the wrong direction. And he finds his tight end
Hughes with the good tackle. God,
short of the first
there's too many names.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know
I'm going to watch this in like 10 years and be like, what was I doing in my life?
A little bit of a problem there.
And out of bounds at the 17-yard line. I don't know why you wouldn't just like let me return it, but you know,
and let's face it,
I guess I don't get that.
Always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're gonna have to figure it out.
Dalvin Cook drops it in heavy coverage by Roquan Smith.
Target. And now it's 2nd down.
Kirk Cousins is 2 for 6.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Justin Jefferson is open. He is going down the sideline. Great block by Thielen. He is taken down by Jackson. He has 1,500 yards receiving this year.
Play there for Minnesota. 46 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Intercepted again by Eddie Jackson. That's his like 30th interception on the year.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
David Montgomery getting a couple yards. Our defense is playing lights out. We aren't letting any yards up.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 14 carries.
Too bad our
55
offense
yards and a
is throwing so many
glad you asked
interceptions.
for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything.
Eric Wilson with a forced fumble. Cameron Gansler picks it up, and he is going to take this in for 6.
This one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Dan Bailey lining up.
The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumble.
Dan Bailey
Goes
kicking
the
it
other way for
straight
six.
through the upright.
Your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it, but from the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. Foles and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're going to start to drive here on the ground.
The ball is out, and it is picked up by, I believe that is Michael Pierce.
Vikings.
Anthony Barr has the forced fumble.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. He's to the 10.
And that is the 29th touchdown for Dalvin Cook.
Season continues
He
as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He
Ties.
is phenomenal.
ties.
Early
He's
on, they have all facets of the
ties?
game working in tandem.
Yeah, you
We
give the
just
defense
looked
a
at it last
touchdown
week.
early, give you the first score.
He was already
And then
tied
the
with
offense
it.
piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, they give us
that's
a 95%
confusing.
chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And not willing to risk
Anyways.
another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and
Anthony
10.
Barr with the
And
tackle
from
on
the
Jimmy
25,
Graham.
They work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson.
Eric Kendricks
His
with
way
the
forward for
tackle.
a couple up past the 30.
The running back. The ball.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning defensive player of the week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you
Eric
mixed
Kendricks
in a
with the
few of
pass
those,
breakup.
But most of the plays are just like we saw
And that's
there.
going to be
Keep
4th
your
and
short
4 in
gains,
the end
make
of the
fundamental
1st
tackle.
quarter.
14-0
Up 14-0 on the Bears because Kirk Cousins
EA
thrown
Sports.
2 interceptions.
Pat O'Donnell on
Now
the
hopefully
punt
we'll be able to
for the
return
Bears.
this one.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first
We
half
will.
as he gets it away.
We'll take this out. And we're down to the 30-yard line.
Nice return that time of about 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate?
Adam Thielen with a great catch. He's going up the sideline. And he is caught by 38. I believe that is Deshaun Gibson.
Don't start thinking about, hey, just take
And he
care
has
of the football.
5,000
Keep
career
attacking. Usually
receiving
the best
yards.
way to maintain control.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
When teams practice their plays during the
Adam
week,
Thielen
they're hoping
open
these guys
again.
on game day.
Almost
So sure,
breaks
it's a
the
good
tackle,
for
but
them.
is
When they
tackled
hit
by
the game, they
Johnson.
hit that one there for big yardage.
Giving back-to-back catches now.
Dalvin
That one
Cook
for
getting the
16.
ball here
And another first
for the
down.
record, and he doesn't get it.
Set up with
Down to the
1st and
1-yard
goal.
line.
Couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Cousins.
Kyle Rudolph with another
Take
touchdown.
it in for a
I think that is his,
touchdown.
well, that's his 9th of the year, I guess.
Kyle Rudolph, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the
Nice.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember,
Yeah, you know, why is that time thing like that? That's like older than me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Cordell Patterson going to knee it in the end zone.
To risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team.
Mike Hughes with the tackle.
But that's why this is
his
exciting.
30th on the year.
Few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember,
really want Cameron Dantzler to get involved, man. I want Cameron Dantzler to get another interception.
Not to mention,
you know,
the league made that move a few seasons ago.
Daniil Hunter with the tackle for loss, his third on the day.
You're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
The Bears on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. Foles.
Daniil Hunter almost getting a sack. Man, I just can't talk.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Yeet.
Shifts by
Up, broke the tackle, could not break the second tackle.
It's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings.
So right now, they said Dalvin Cook's tied with the record, but he was tied with the record last week. Technically, right now, he holds the record.
Really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here.
Right.
Anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
But Madden's stupid, and Dalvin Cook gets the first down.
35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense.
Don't want to go towards Khalil Mack. You can't blame me. Khalil Mack is a game wrecker. He'll probably, he goes unblocked, and he is almost caught by the... Okay, you're telling me an offensive lineman can't just absolutely body a safety? A safety!
At the 32-yard line.
On second down, Cook.
That was an unneeded juke, but it's whatever.
36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about
going
the 43.
for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
He got that. He got that. He didn't get it.
Push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short.
He got absolutely floored, though.
Midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball.
We're bringing a blitz. We're bringing the heat. David Montgomery tackled for like a 2-yard gain.
But in this situation, it doesn't,
first half,
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that.
Probably a really bad idea to go man there, but
he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man
booth. Oh, and the ball is out. Daniil Hunter has it, and he is tackled at the 41-yard line, or down, I guess.
Recovered by the defense.
Here are the Vikings now to
ball
start
goes
their next
straight back
drive.
into the hands of
And
Dalvin Cook.
Last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it.
Gets a couple extra yards.
Against the team on the board.
70 yards on the day already.
Yeah, you got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did
Kirk Cousins going to scramble, and he slides.
Maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats.
Irv Smith catches the ball. He's going, and he has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to
Kirk Cousins' 50th passing touchdown on the year. He is so close to tying Peyton Manning 55 touchdowns on the year. We still have 2 games left.
Exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So for next season, I don't know when it's going to be. So I kind of have a couple plans. I'll go through them at the end of this video. But I plan on taking the time down from 7 minutes to like 5 minutes, because it gives us less time to just like break records. You know, because breaking records is fun, you know, and like it might be like entertaining for some point. Anthony Barr with the sack, but
coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Oh my God, that's fucked.
Timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Foles, and he'll complete this.
Cameron Dantzler getting his ankle's broken, I guess.
The second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute
28-0
in this first half. From the 37,
with 1 minute
they
left.
work on second
We're going to
and
go cover
6.
3 here. Mike Hughes. And he steps out of bounds.
And he gets it down a yard or 2
Third
shy
and
of
1
before he's out of bounds.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cameron Dantzler.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
And he gets the first down.
First down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the pass.
Danielle Hunter with his 22nd and a half sacks on the year.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football.
I don't know why no one's being like, I don't know why no one's like.
In the beginning, a great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
He gets another sack. He owns the record.
And this belongs to the Vikings.
Kirk Cousins sack. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Vikings.
He has 23 sacks on the year. He has 23 and a half sacks on the year. He officially holds the record for sacks in the season.
And that's it.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
I don't even care that we took a loss there. Holy crap.
They want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Set to kick off.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now Cook. Pushing tacklers aside.
Dalvin Cook breaking multiple tackles, getting the first down. And why would he put Kyle Rudolph on the D tackle?
Well,
If I had to ask,
because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook.
Dalvin Cook breaking a tackle. He's going up the sideline. He gets tackled at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive is eating up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Gotta tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Kyle Rudolph doesn't even try and get it. Doesn't even try. Just want to put it out there. He doesn't even jump for it. Justin Jefferson getting close. Taking down the 5-yard line. Oh my God, my brain is sputtering.
Having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
David Sills with the toe tap.
It's incomplete.
Okay, we gotta see. I might challenge that. Okay, if I could just stay on that guy. That's 1 foot. But his second foot goes out.
Down this close to the goal line, first down.
That's a
Surprised
shame.
that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Intercepted again by Eddie Jackson, his second on the day. Oh, jeez. Kirk Cousins going to throw 30 on the year, isn't he?
To begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going.
Eric Kendricks stuffing David Montgomery with Eric Wilson.
Too greedy right there.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
I want to get Brian Burns on there, too. I want to get him. He's only 4 sacks away. Let's do it. Let's get them both on there. Anthony Barr breaking it up. Mike Hughes gets the ball. Mike Hughes is running down the sideline, and he is in for the touchdown.
It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Alrighty.
Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Nick Foles ready for the next drive, leads out the Bears. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all over.
Eric Kendricks absolutely slaying him. Anthony Harris has the ball, and we're down at the 31-yard line.
The 41-yard line.
Recovered by the defense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And get this one.
It's already a blowout. It's 35-0.
It's a game.
What are you talking
as the Vikings pick up the first.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partners, than to understand that they don't start to slow him down. It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he is down at the 3-yard line. Watch this.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
And he continues to pop.
And he is going.
Watch him get sacked.
Back at the 11-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Dalvin Cook is open, and he is in for the touchdown. On the receiving touchdown. Dalvin Cook putting up MVP numbers.
They forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you're doing. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly
it's 42 to 9.
They got into the end zone.
Okay.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
I don't feel like wasting like 9 minutes of my life. So at the end of the quarter, if it's still no, if they still haven't scored, I'm simming the fourth quarter. I don't like simming, but there's no point in me playing the fourth quarter and padding. Well, I could
join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
There's no point in me padding the stat.
What we would have seen is
Eric Kendricks gets the fumble recovery. I'm simming. No one's watching. I'm just simming.
Recovered by the defense.
Just simming. I mean, we scored again. Let them have a couple touchdowns.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so that's our 15th, that's our 14th win on the season. Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm done with the second game. Dalvin Cook is now officially on the record. He officially holds the single season rushing touchdown record with 29, beating LaDainian Tomlinson by 1 touchdown. And we still have 2 more games to go. Oh boy. So Kirk Cousins is 2 away from tying Peyton Manning for the passing touchdown record. Dalvin Cook is 50 yards away. Dalvin Cook is 50 yards away from tying Eric Dickerson. He holds the rushing record. Justin Jefferson ought to be on here somewhere. He's not yet. What's he at? 1,500 yards this year? And then he is 1 away from tying Randy Moss for the record. So, this is big. Alrighty. So this is big, right? This is, oh my. I am such a good player. I am so good. Alrighty. So we're going to sim to next week. Alrighty. Weekly awards. Dalvin Cook and Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter got 3 sacks. Oh, Danielle Hunter holds the sack record now, by the way, Prather. Yeah, he holds the sack record. No! Panthers, are you serious? Why would you sign James Lynch? He's a 64 overall. This game just doesn't want me to have anything, do they? Who is this? John Hightower. Don't want you. Now I gotta sign someone else. He'll probably be in free agency, so I can just re-sign him then. If he isn't, I'm trading for him. Alright, we're getting Nate Betters back. I know that was a D tackle, but man, I shouldn't have risked it. I knew I should have kept him on the team. Ooh, Carl Claiborne, early 3rd in the mid 7th. Alrighty. So, is there any new draft stories this week? If there's none, I'm not really worried about it. There isn't. So, this week is the Saints. Oh, God. We have to do this. Okay. How close is Justin Jefferson to the record? I want to get him in the top 10. You know, he is at like basically 1,600 yards receiving, right? But the record is almost 2,000, which means for the next 2 games, he would have to get almost 200 yards receiving. We can do that. Just oh, nope, don't want to do that. Alrighty, let's just hop in this game against the Saints. Alright, I want to mute.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's a special Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And the New Orleans Saints taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
Alrighty, so it's week 16 versus the Saints. Christmas Day. Oh boy. Dalvin Cook just ties a rushing record that's been standing for 80 years.
As we're underway here in week 16.
let's just get in.
They will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive.
Let's get into this.
At the 25. The Saints trot onto the field behind the veteran right arm of Drew Brees, a former Purdue Boilermaker who entered the league back in 2001.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week.
Alrighty. So Daniil Hunter's already broken the record. So do we just go to get as many as possible? And Drew Brees throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Alrighty. We're gonna stay in cover 3 for most of this game since it's game planned.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of.
1 yard.
1 yard gain up to the 26. For the Vikings and Saints, you might recall they battled in the wild card round
Michael
season
Thomas,
ago.
I hate him.
It was the guys in purple.
He went to Ohio State though, so I don't hate him, but I don't like him. Anthony Barr with the forced fumble. Mike Hughes picked it up and he's down at the 32-yard line.
Vikings ready to go to work, led out by their quarterback in his 3rd year wearing purple, 9th year overall in the NFL, a Pro Bowler in Kirk Cousins. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
He's open. Justin Jefferson's going up the sideline, and he officially ties Randy Moss's record for receiving touchdowns in a year. He is 1 away.
With touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
I don't like the fact that they just say 23rd on the year.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation,
like,
meaning balls turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field.
Less than a minute, we've already scored. Are we going to murder the Saints too? I hope we do.
On the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Their own 25-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here.
Brian Burns coming off the edge of
their 25-yard line.
We're going to go cover 3 here.
He'll throw from the gun. That'll be complete to Cook.
Thought I would have gone to Eric Wilson, but
Bonner
Eric Kendricks with the one in the air.
32.
The one that signed the big contract.
A week ago for
so technically better.
5 catches, 80 yards.
We're going up against a really good offensive line this
They're going
week.
to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Almost gets sacked. Drew Brees scrambling. None of us can get off tackles. Harrison Smith tackles him, and the ball is out. Who's going to get on it? Brian Burns does. He's running back down the sideline, and he's out of what? Oh my God, that was bad. We declined that because it's our ball.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not?
Just, I need to take a second and just think about what happened. So Drew Brees, right, the fossil, runs up the sideline, right? And then somehow, some way, Harrison Smith is like, boop, and the ball comes out, right? That ball is very clearly out. It somehow stays in bounds. Harrison Smith doesn't pick it up, even though it's literally, like in hand's reach. Brian Burns... And no one picks it up. Mike Hughes is right there. All he has to do is fall on it. But Emmanuel Sanders goes past. Brian Burns picks it up and goes down the sideline. That is... That's it. That's it. I want to have an aneurysm.
And they'll take that.
Alrighty, we're going to do this and just kind of yeet it to Justin Jefferson.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here.
Kenny Moss, he cannot.
Practice in meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Justin Jefferson's open.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Shoots Gardner-Johnson, but is tackled by Lattimore.
Yard line.
Did you hear? Lattimore is in a lot of trade talks right now.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass
That's one-on-one.
receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And Adam Thielen almost gets it in the end zone.
It drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango.
Takes two to tango. That's right. Alrighty. So, right now, oh, that is so pass interference.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. At this point, I've kind of given up.
Cousins again.
Adam Thielen throwing it down the field. He doesn't catch it. And it's incomplete. And we're going to punt, I guess.
But I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a chance to find his target.
Nickerson down at the 11-yard line. That was pretty good.
The 10 now down at the 11-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles.
Yeah, you know, I don't really say this, but if you want to, like, subscribe at least. If you're gonna, like, comment and say, like, if you, I don't even know. I'm just gonna shut up and play Madden.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze.
What's his name? Dantzler with the pass breakup. Look, I'm having a hard time here.
Following the incompletion on second down.
Hard time.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Eric Wilson with another interception. He's taking it back for 6. I don't even know how many on the year.
This one home. It's a touchdown.
You know, I could be better. I could be better. I'm having a hard time.
It's 13-0 early on.
This is my 3rd game, and I'm tired.
What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
We're doing this. We're finishing the season.
Finishing the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So
we're going to do it.
We're
finishing the season this game. We're only 3 minutes into the first quarter of the 3rd game.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
What have I gotten myself in?
To take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first and 10.
I shouldn't have done it the season
now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to be dropped.
I haven't.
Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Look, if you're going to give me breathing tips, I'm going to smack you. But I haven't joined anything. I'm just seeing about becoming a pilot. All right, be quiet.
It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's Kamara trying to run.
Oh, Kamara. He's going down the sideline. We missed the tackle. He's in for the touchdown because the Vikings are going to Viking.
Alvin Kamara, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are back within a score.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And that one makes it 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
Look, man, cuddles are great, all right? I haven't had cuddles since last April, all right?
Give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and
Ow.
get these guys. Low man wins.
Did you break something?
We'll
All right. All right. Dalvin Cook is open, and he caught it on the sideline. Oh, geez. This is going to be tough.
16 yards, a first down. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance.
NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance just a week ago.
How about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't.
Justin Jefferson drops it in triple coverage.
Find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down.
You've never had cuddles. All right, you never have. I don't know what you're talking about.
Again, it's Cousins.
There's a thing called you have it. Justin Jefferson with a 6-yard grab.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard grab. Justin Jefferson on the corner route. He's open. He jukes a defender, and he's in for a touchdown. He holds the single-season receiving record.
Justin Jefferson.
52 yards.
And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
And it's 21-7, and it's not even the end of the first quarter yet.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try to discourage
It said I got
them from throwing
another.
the ball
It
to
said
him.
I had another comment, but it looks like there isn't another comment. So I guess I don't get to read your comment out loud. I'm very sorry.
Set now to kick this
What
one away,
was
and
that?
off it goes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the text so small? Oh man.
This carries into the end zone.
Sorry, I
And
can't
we
read
will
anything
not
that's
see
your
a run
size.
back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Oh,
I guess they have to feel
it's
a little
Belpre.
gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
Cameron
Now they're
Dantzler
going to
coming in,
increase
and he
the
downs
urgency a
him.
little bit,
Actually,
maybe
they're
pump
close.
up the pace,
But that
maybe
doesn't
go
matter.
2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide
Drew
to do.
Brees
That
is like
catch
60
good for
yards
only a couple.
rushing.
At the
He's leading the
27-yard
team.
line.
To throw again on second down. Breeze.
Why not Anthony Barr? Why do you put me on Harrison Smith? Harrison Smith is 15 yards away.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
And
3.
they'll let the quarterback keep
Tim
it here.
Settle
First
gets
and
off the
10.
block. Michael Pierce with a great tackle, I believe, for loss. Probably not. Wasn't, but it's
The
okay.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Working from the gun. It's Breeze.
Cameron Dantzler with the big hit doesn't knock it out. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, I got really excited there.
Traquan Smith.
Oh, boy.
That's a
Oh,
gain of
gee, oh,
5.
golly, oh, gosh.
Brings up 3rd and
I don't know
4.
what I'm going to do.
From the gun on
Cameron
third down,
Dantzler.
Breeze.
Eric Wilson, he somehow wants to run out of the
He's
play.
going to have a Saints first down.
Alrighty,
They need
so
to
this
throw.
is-
He
this is-
doubled that.
this
He
is
wound
fun.
up getting 8. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he's gonna be
Brian
brought down
Burns
on
with
what
the
will
tackle
be the
on Alvin
final play
Kamara.
of this first quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter,
21-7,
finally.
our
The
score.
start of the second quarter.
Saints 7.
Cameron Dantzler misses because he
And we'll go down here at the
so
35-yard line. 9
just
yards
let
to
me
pick up there, and it's a
just
first
let
down.
me just hit sticky with Cameron Dantzler so I can get him up to superstar, please. Please, I beg it of you.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Anthony Barr misses. Mike Hughes, big hit, tackles him,
7
but
yards to
doesn't
pick
knock
up
the ball
there.
out. What am I doing
Ran
this
the
for?
perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And Cameron Dantzler gets burned because Michael Thomas can only do slants. He can only do slants. If we watch that route, I bet it's a slant. Let's watch it. He throws a 28-yard touchdown grab to Michael Thomas. Yeah. Oh, Oh, look at that! Oh, it's a slant! Oh, look at that! It's technically a post, but it's a slant. Look at that! And it was within like within 5 yards. Slant.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Lutz to try to end the PAT.
Blocked it! We blocked it! We got the ball! We blocked it! But they picked it up! But we blocked it! It's 21-13! Finally! Okay. Oh, man. Oh, this was bad. This was a mistake. I have to be here for another hour and a half.
Signal for and take it.
The Vikings take over.
Here's Kirk Cousins now, the centerpiece of our players.
What time is it?
They must have seen something leading up to this.
It's
one
11
said, hey,
o'clock.
Be able to go
Yeah,
deep
I'm never
they've gone
leaving.
deep with a lot
It's
of
going to be
success.
like 12:30 before I finish. Yeah. What do you want, a cookie?
Now to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Up and we're sacked.
Pressure gets him.
Marcus Davenport gets us. He gets the rookie. It's our like 5th sack allowed this year.
Absolutely, 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film? Well,
Adam Thielen with the amazing grab.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 34.
4 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the
look,
football here in the first half.
here's the thing, right? The Saints ain't going to win. So screw the Saints.
Yeah, we just saw
Screw the
Exhibit Z
Saints.
right
Who wants
there.
the Saints
The
to
big
win?
play has them
The
all
Saints
the way
suck.
out near
They're
midfield
negative
for
50
first and
million in
10.
cap
They're
space.
going for
And Drew Brees
Jefferson
being a team
downfield.
player. Justin Jefferson mosses 3 people, and he's in for another touchdown.
Vikings.
He has 25 touchdowns on the year.
25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
do
sure
that, man.
defensively what they're going to come up
Batman
with to
Arkham
slow
Knight's
him down.
pretty
Because
cool.
already
Would
we're
I
seeing
ever
him
play it
run
again?
past
No,
over
because last
2
time I
guys
played it,
in
I
order
threw
to
my
make these
PSP at the
catches.
wall. But
And
hey,
being able to try and
well,
shut him
I don't
down
think it
at
was
this
Arkham
stage
Knight.
of
I
the
think it
game,
was just like
it's gonna take a
Batman
lot of effort.
whenever it was on
So
the
maybe
PSP,
it'll
like
open
the
things
one
up
they
for
did
some
on
other
PSP.
people.
Well, they better figure something out. And
I don't
soon.
know. I forget. It was something.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive.
They're on my tablet. I don't know. I think it was years ago. We're up 28-13 on the Saints. It's the middle of the
The
second
last
quarter.
play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Breeze.
Here comes Harrison Smith. If I could have got Harrison
Not
Smith.
before he
It didn't
takes it
want.
across the 40-yard line.
That's good for us.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going.
I'm having
Sometimes
a
you do
hard
like
time.
basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press
Drew Brees
on,
isn't
bring people
retired
to life,
yet.
you can move a little bit quicker. Maybe
Harrison
that's
Smith,
what
big hit. No.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20 from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. This one
Harrison
stopped
Smith with
about
a big
2
hit.
yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain.
We're
on that
bringing a
last
blitz
run.
here.
Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze.
Harrison Smith almost has the interception. Somehow, someway, Jared Cook comes up with it. I want to smack this game across the face. I'm so done.
In that situation, secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Watch, Michael Thomas runs the slant here.
Now a first down
no.
carry. It's Kamara.
Technically, I guess.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
I
5.
want to.
Now Breeze. That's to his right.
Anthony Barr forces a fumble. Harrison Smith picks it up. He's going down the sideline. He is caught by Armstead.
Very good return as he takes us all the way out to the
Here we go
35-yard
again
line.
on the
Recovered by
offense.
Minnesota.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Justin Jefferson,
really
our primary
themselves.
target. He's open. He jukes it. Nope, doesn't. But he gets 8 yards. We need him to get like 200.
String together these drives that end up in points. It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance.
And it's knocked down by Jenkins.
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well.
He restructured, but he hasn't officially retired yet, because that would be on every headline ever.
So the incomplete pass on
he hasn't officially retired, but you can bet on him retiring. Justin Jefferson is wide open. He's going down the field, and he is in for a touchdown. His 26th on the year.
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are going to
and Kirk Cousins is 1 touchdown behind Peyton Manning.
Busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3
winning
plays,
the Super Bowl.
and it's polished off by a Viking
Pretty sure
score.
Dalvin Cook's going to win MVP. Maybe Justin Jefferson gets in the MVP conversation. It's not like he has 26 receiving touchdowns.
See a run back here from Harris.
What are you breaking?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking
Have
to
you guys
atone
closed
for
yet?
last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone.
Yeah,
offense.
I've been there until like 4 a.m. once or twice.
Because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. That's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this.
Well, hello there. Oh, we're in a play right now. Ditzler misses the hit stick. Probably would have forced the fumble.
It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least.
Oh, you're in the zone because you caught a pass.
They need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait,
I don't like Michael Thomas. He's like, I liked him when he was at Ohio State, right? Because he was a good dude. Now he's a diva.
Now from the 33. Breeze to throw again. And that is
that was
incomplete.
a big hit, and it was a very cool series of events.
He did a fine job.
You know, it's going good. We did a 2K today, but like, I was like 35 seconds off from my best time.
When you're going to
so
get
like,
it, sometimes you panic as well and think,
I could have done better. I was only 4 seconds off from first place, so I'm beating myself up over it like a lot. But it could have been worse. And oh my God, if the Saints don't,
first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line.
But you know, it could have been a lot worse, to say the least. Bye. Have fun. Good night.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One of my viewers are leaving.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
And it makes me very sad that they're gone.
Maybe. Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drive,
oh, you want to give me that as soon as Cameron Dantzler forces a fumble too. Yeah, we're going to be on the water starting next week, though, and it's like, yeah, give me roughing the passer. Thank you so much, Madden. It's not like I got him when he threw the ball or anything. Oh, shut up.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
Yeah, give me the actual sack this time.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 2nd and goal, Breeze.
And he's short, not calling a timeout, not letting them score. That's going to be halftime.
What should be the final play of half number 1.
Danielle Hunter has 25 sacks on the year.
3rd quarter, here we go.
35, Saints 13.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
There was a hole, but it got
Able to
swallowed
take it
up. We're
past
down to the 28-yard
and
line.
up to the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jock.
Oh, and he throws an interception.
Chelsea Gardner-Johnson will pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about
Hey,
how at
congrats,
halftime,
man.
as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game.
Eric
Nowhere on
Kendrick
that
saved.
script
Well,
did it have
I don't
that
think he
result.
saved the first down. He did, but not really.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come
just-
up on second and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become
Eric
just as
Kendrick
critical to the
stuffing
passing
Alvin
attack
Kamara.
as a lot of
He
receivers,
might be
tight
the only
ends,
person that
because
rushes
their
for
ability to
100
make
yards
people
on
miss
us.
in the open field
Not
can
gonna
really
lie.
generate big plays for an offense.
1st and 10 at the
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
The ball is out. Anthony Barr picks it up. He's on his feet. He breaks 2 tackles. He finally takes him down by the 3rd.
26-yard line.
This is
Alrighty.
really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to...
And he throws another interception because that's what Kirk Cousins does. He throws interceptions. That's like his 30th on the year.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly.
Can I just rage quit? Can I
And the
just
best
sim?
part is
Can
that
I
they
just be
made their
done?
own break.
Can I just
taking
like...
the ball away? Now they just look at their offense and say,
Okay, no
guys, let's
game.
go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
He goes out of bounds after getting a yard. Congratulations. You got 2 yards on that play when you could have gotten 50. Would have much rather you gotten 50 and got me out of my mouth.
2nd and 8.
Now Breeze. And the catch made.
Eric
This is
Kendricks
Emmanuel
gets
Sanders.
juked out of his shoes by Emmanuel Sanders, and
Not quite
Anthony
to
Barr
the
takes
30,
him
it'll be
down.
at the 31-yard line. This
We're bringing a
offense in
blitz here.
desperate
I don't
need
even
of a
care.
conversion as
Bring a
they
blitz.
come up on 3rd down.
They run the ball, and he is stuffed by Eric Kendricks.
Looks like they stopped him short.
Lost
No gain
yards,
on the
and
play
they're
there,
gonna
and it'll bring up
not
4th
kick
down.
the field goal.
Gain on the
I
play.
guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this
We're
third
bringing
quarter.
another blitz.
As he'll
Let's
go
do
for
it.
on 4th down. They
There's
run.
a huge hole,
Get the first down.
and Anthony Harris misses. Alvin Kamara is in for his 2nd touchdown.
Saints touchdown.
Congratulations.
Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown.
They're going for 2.
And the
You know,
Saints
you
get a
go
bit
for
closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back.
And they don't get it.
And you know that there's
Screw
an
you,
emphasis on their
Saints.
side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes
Alvin Kamara is
that
officially
winds you
the
up so
only
much,
person
you try
to
too
ever
hard, you don't get the score.
ever
Perfect
rushed for more than
combination of
100 on us
urgency,
this
yet
year.
relaxed enough to get it done.
Nope.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Alrighty. Middle of the 3rd.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go
That's
to the
pass
ball again now on
interference.
this drive after what happened
Go
on the
screw
last
yourself.
on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult.
Justin Jefferson
These skilled receivers,
is open.
and somehow,
He's down to the
some way, they make
19-yard
plays on
line.
the football, and sometimes
I don't
you
even
get
know how
too
many
soon.
receiving yards he has in
17
this
yards,
game, but I'm
first
just
down,
going to throw it to
Vikings.
him no matter what. Justin Jefferson, no matter what, and it is almost
It's
intercepted.
incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Justin Jefferson getting us the
This
first
is
down.
caught at the 8. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
At the 7-yard line.
Cousins throwing quickly
Jukes
after
one, but it's
Jefferson.
taken down by the
And a
second.
good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and goal.
David Sills is open, and he gets the touchdown, his 6th on the year.
Minnesota. From 4 yards out.
41-19.
Stretch
Let's
their
screw the
lead.
Saints. Not even the
Down near
fourth
the goal
quarter
line
yet.
here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word,
Have we even ran with Dalvin Cook
his hands
once?
fast into the receiver's
Have
hands
we?
even faster.
Bailey got the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Yep, it does.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will
It
send
does.
this one away.
4 scores away. Crazy, right?
And this carries in.
How many... Has Dalvin Cook ran this game? No, he hasn't. We should run a little bit. All he needs is 50 yards, and he breaks the record.
And we will not
You
see a
know,
run
some
back here from Harris.
measly amount, you know.
25-yard line.
Out onto the field. comes
Never,
New
ever,
Orleans.
ever using coach suggestions for defense again.
So Bree's going to lead
Ever.
the Saints up here,
But
first and
anyways.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's do this. You want to empty it out? I'll empty it out.
To throw, it's Breeze. Over the middle to Smith.
Never
He's
mind. I
taken
should
down
probably
over
bring in
the
more
slip
cornerbacks
across
next
the
time.
35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Alrighty.
Feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller
Ryan
should get all
Burns
the
coming
credit.
off the
Sometimes
edge.
I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
I tell you,
Drive
I'm
keeps
getting
moving.
sick of Madden. I'm going to finish out this season and take a long
That last
break.
catch short of the marker by
Long
just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Brian Burns gets tripped up by an offensive lineman. Daniil Hunter gets another sack.
In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's
Anthony Barr tackling his ex-teammate, Latavius Murray.
First down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't
We're
a
going
big
PR
strike,
safe man.
But that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those
Who
guys.
doesn't go for it on 4th and inches? I can understand if you're on like your 5, but like...
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to play.
You pass to Justin Jefferson. That's your approach.
Not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL
Roughing the
offenses call
passer.
4-minute
Defense.
football. Take the clock
Fine.
out of the game a little
Alrighty,
bit. Wind
so
it
if we
down.
accept
At
it-
the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal
Look,
foul. 3 yards. They just declined there.
And I
It's
have to
hard,
think that the
okay?
official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly?
That's what
That
she
you
said.
declined that
That's
one?
what he said.
All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Just
Because they had to,
pass
because you're
to
gonna take
Justin
the
Jefferson.
yards on that penalty
That's the
each and
plan.
every
That's
time.
the game
Glad
plan.
to be in the
We
great
pass to
city
Justin
of
Jefferson.
New Orleans, rolling along here
He's
in the
open.
3rd quarter, 2nd and 10.
But Kirk Cousins gets smacked, and so he doesn't...
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson.
Why do I even
there.
try
And
anymore?
that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
To the air again, it's Cousins.
Yeet.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it.
Alrighty,
away.
let's do this.
That brings up 4th.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And a great
Down
job
to the
on special
4-yard
teams to
line.
down
Let's
it, as this will
go.
be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 4.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line.
Bring a blitz. Just bring it.
Absolutely ideal.
Bring the
From
house.
that position, you're hoping to get it down inside
What's
the
the worst
15,
that'll
inside the 5. Superb.
Uh-oh. That's... Oh, no! Oh, I said it! And, oh, they're bringing it back for 96.
30, the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Congratulations.
Thomas, 96 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also...
And he's short.
Time. So
They've done it twice, and they haven't got it either time.
Now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now KJ Osborne.
Look, I bring a blitz. My dude misses. All right, it happens. Okay.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost
Justin Jefferson
It certainly feels that
should have gotten that ball, and it's still up technically. And dang.
What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another
I'm
team
throwing
with
it to
their
Adam
drive
Thielen
and
no
will to
matter
come
what.
back and
Adam
win,
Thielen
can
on
be
this
taken
play,
with
no
another
matter
score.
what. I don't care who's open. He gets it off. Adam Thielen catches it down at the 40-yard line. Look at that.
The final play of the third quarter.
Hey, we're into the fourth quarter. Finally, it's not only like I wanted to do it like an hour ago. Now, we haven't ran it off. We have passed every single play this game. So, Dalvin Cook gets 2 yards.
Manage a couple there before he's taken down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again.
Dalvin Cook
And he's taken
almost shed the blocker again.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for
Okay,
this back
who are
in
we
training
throwing
camp.
it to,
They know
guys?
they'd be in situations
Justin
where
Jefferson?
the extra defenders
Justin
in the box
Jefferson.
coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world to the challenge.
And it's intercepted by Marcus Williams. And the ball's out. Irv Smith Jr. has it. Wyatt Teller forcing a fumble.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big.
That's stupid. Adam Thielen catches that ball. I don't even know what's going on right now. After this game, I'm calling it. I'll do the... No. Oh, I have to finish it because the title... then it feels like I baited.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Marcus Davenport able to get in there.
Do I finish it out? Yes or no? People that are watching, do I finish it out?
Back at the 14.
Dude, I'm playing on all Madden. That's not a joke or anything. I can legitimately show you. I am playing on all Madden. I'm playing on all Madden. Look. Game options. All Madden. Look at that. There's the proof. All Madden.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now...
Down and Dalvin Cook is in for the touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
This is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done.
What do you mean, who dat?
The line of scrimmage.
Who? Like, give me a number. Number 33, that's Dalvin Cook, our running back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Who do we play next week?
This one away.
Who's the last team we play? I'm playing a lot of backups next week.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's going to be dropped following a pick.
Should Danielle Hunter be in the MVP conversation since he has like 30 sacks?
Second and 3 at the
Or some arbitrary
line.
number, more than that or less than that?
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Breeze now on first down.
The ball's out. Mike Hughes has it, and he's still up, and then he gets knocked down.
Right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Recovered by Minnesota.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
I'm not muted, right? No, I'm not.
On first down, it's Cook.
Dalvin Cook goes to the outside, jukes the cornerback. He outruns the safety, and he's in for the touchdown. Dalvin Cook.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Hat.
Dalvin Cook.
Dude, I don't know what's
with his
going on. I
second
think I'm just this
touchdown
good.
of the afternoon.
I
And the
think I'm
fumble
just this
recovery
good.
leads
I'm
to
the
6
best
points
player.
for the Vikings.
I'm the best player in the world.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And,
But
you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it.
I'm
They
very
did a nice
good.
job on him in the first half. But there were a couple
I
of
mean,
occasions where it
Danielle
felt like he
Hunter
might wiggle out of
legitimately
traffic
has like
and take it to
30
the
sacks
house.
this season.
Finally here in the second
Like,
half, that got done.
This will make it into the end zone. And we will
alrighty,
see
we
a
have
run back
3
here
minutes
from
left in the
Harris.
fourth quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a fumble last
It's kind of funny.
time.
New
Ball
Orleans has like
security.
100
Talk
more
about
yards
it
than
all the
us,
time
but
in the
like,
National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he'll be brought down.
and I'm pretty sure Kirk Cousins has the record for
A
touchdowns.
gain of 5.
Like, I'm
Good
fairly
enough for the
certain,
first
or he's
down.
tied. Pretty sure he
First
has.
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So next week we're resting like all of our starters.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the
Oh
backfield,
man, I
it's
really would have
complete to
liked
Kamara. And he's
Dantzler there
dropped
instead of,
right
you know,
at the
Anthony
40.
Harris, which is
Gain of
20 yards
3.
up the field.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
I'm having a hard time here.
Brings
I'm
up
having a
second
really hard
and
time.
7 at the 40-yard line.
Now Breeze again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Alrighty, and that will be the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the
We
fourth
have 2
quarter
minutes
of what
left in
has
this
been
third
a
game.
one-sided
Aren't
affair.
you guys excited? We only have one game left,
So
and then
it's
I get
Saints
to go to
football as
sleep
we get you
maybe.
reset. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
No, maybe.
Again, it's Breeze.
There it is, a fumble. Eric Kendricks has
Second
it.
time.
It didn't touch the ground either, so it could technically be called
Just
an
across
interception.
midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Recovered by Minnesota.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Flushed
Bum,
out right.
bum, 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 bum. Justin Jefferson at the sideline.
Fight for the football.
Haley
Get
left.
15 and a
No.
Vikings first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure
I don't know.
on him, but he's able to flush out to
I think
his
she
right
got
to try
bored.
and evade people.
Look,
On
all
the
right.
run, had to get on his horse.
The Vikings-
still accurately
the
throws a
Vikings
nice pass
defense-
for a first down.
I don't know. We have so many fumbles, and that is the 6th sack we've allowed this year. I can count how many sacks we have on 2 hands. which isn't a lot. It's a lot less than what we actually allowed.
You've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Intercepted.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears.
She probably just
but
got
right
off.
now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now.
Tim Settle tackling Alvin Kamara.
1
minute
right
left.
at the 40-yard
1
line.
minute left.
That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Eric Wilson with the interception. His 11th on the year.
At the 39-yard line.
Intercepted by the
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Alrighty, that's the game. I'm simming. Nah, I won't sim. No, more than likely he'll rush for more yards, but I want the mean number. Alright. But yeah, Kirk Cousins. I'm pretty sure that is the game. $56-25 in basically the season that ended.
final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
That's an
can they?
amazing picture.
What a game to put up that
That's a
number of
really
points,
good picture, too.
continually feel like they're moving the
Oh,
ball,
look at that
things
one.
are working and clicking. They think that they can
Oh,
bottle this and
beautiful.
carry it with them.
As an
Oh,
offensive
yes,
coordinator,
that one's
you still think
amazing.
you can do anything
The
wrong, whatever you call
football's
a run,
going
pass, it's
through
all
his
gonna work.
hand.
That's called being in the zone.
They passed for like
So for Minnesota,
we passed
they're
for
now a
410.
win
They
away
passed
from
for
a perfect regular
424.
season as they move to
Oh my
15-0.
geez.
And they'll have another road.
Alrighty, so I'm a smack you. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna smack you. Cameron Dantzler's up to a 77 overall. Okay. Sim. Hopefully no one else gets stolen from our practice squad, because there's no one on over 70 on it. Let's see. Nope, no one. Alright, weekly rewards. Justin Jefferson, 306 receiving yards. And Eric Wilson with two interceptions and a touchdown. Let's look at the stats, right? Kirk Cousins, 57 passing touchdowns to 31 interceptions. Dalvin Cook, 2,114 rushing yards and 31 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson, 1,800 yards, 26 touchdowns. We have 7 touchdowns allowed this year. Eric Kendricks with 134 tackles. Danielle Hunter, 26.5 sacks, 19 tackles for loss. Brian Burns is second for both of those categories. Interceptions, Eric Wilson with 11. And touchdowns, probably the most by any team ever. A lot of them. I mean, here's 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 defensive touchdowns. And Dan Bailey is 100% on field goals. Dalvin Cook, Danielle Hunter is in second for MVP. That's insane. Kirk Cousins is 4th. Come on, no Justin Jefferson? Justin Jefferson is below Nick Foles. I feel the resentment. All right. Danielle Hunter, obviously. Eric Wilson. The top 4 guys are Vikings. Offense Rookie of the Year, Justin Jefferson by far. I mean, Cameron Dantzler might win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh my lordy Lou. Alrighty. And we're first in both, obviously. We ought to be. We're 3rd in defense? I refuse to believe that. I wanna know. Because we've let up so much less yards in total, though. Like, in total, I mean, we are less than both of them. Points allowed, I say we're the lowest. Yep. QB sacks, we lead the league. Fumble recoveries, 105 fumble recoveries. The next highest is 13. Interceptions, 24. The next highest is 16. Holy, 105 fumble recoveries? Dude, look, if you... Oh my god. Oh, man. We have the lowest 3rd down percentage. 4th down conversions, watch it be the most. It is. 4th down attempts, probably also the most. 2-point conversions, who's got the most this year? The Chiefs with 4. Okay. I have the least in 3rd down conversions, too. Yeah. I know, right? It does, but it actually happened. Okay? I swear. I mean, let's look if it'll let me. Let's look at the forced fumbles. All right. Oh my god, Eric Kendricks had 25. Anthony Harris had 20. Harrison Smith had 19. Anthony Barr had 14. Danielle Hunter had 14. Eric Wilson had 13. Brian Burns had 11. Cameron Dantzler had 10. Mike Hughes had 6. Carter Coughlin had 3. Chad Thomas had 2. Tim Settle, Michael Pierce, Jeff Gladney, and Troy Dial had 1. Who had the most? Let's see who had the most. Danielle Hunter with 15. Mike Hughes with 13. Oh my god, that's just insane. I wonder how many forced fumbles we actually have. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Okay. Let's see if there's Nope, no news stories. Okay. So we're gonna just spend the rest of our scouting points on whatever we want. We don't need to look at running back, wide receiver. Let's check some out. Hey. Oh, look at that, man. Okay, so this week we're resting our starters. The only exception is Justin Jefferson. Alrighty, well. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to change our cornerbacks. Okay. Okay. Sweet. Let's get into this game against the Lions. I'm going to mute myself, as always, so you guys can watch the intro. I'm going to get a drink and kind of just, like, contemplate life. So, yeah.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off
Pretty crazy,
the charts.
right?
They are set for
15
football
win streak.
as the Lions get ready to
we only
do
have
battle
105
with the Minnesota Vikings.
forced fumbles. Like, oh my god, that's great.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys.
They know they're
Their
winning
bodies
the
could
Super Bowl.
probably use a
They
break,
just
but
know.
They have to push on.
You know, like, I feel bad for the Lions
because
because they're about to get destroyed. But, you know,
they've got the entire
at least they get to go up against their secondary and still lose. Oh, there's a hole. There's no longer a hole.
And tackled
Down
at
at the
the
21-yard
line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
Josh Rosen, they're going to show his season stats. Oh, look at that. 333 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
We know they're not going to mail it in. They're going to go for it.
Oh, God.
Throwing now, Rosen.
They bring a blitz first play. David Sills with the catch.
And it's complete.
Do we trade for Jeff Okuda? He's really easy to trade for, and he's a superstar. Right? So if we trade for him, we could add another young, good depth piece.
From LSU, that's Justin Jefferson.
So after Justin Jefferson gets 100 yards, basically, and breaks the record, I'm taking him out of the game. Osabisi Johnson, one-on-one, and he lost.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Alexander Madison up the field down to the 9-yard line.
Close to a first at the Lions 36. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison.
He's still up, and he's down to the 22-yard line.
25. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards.
Justin Jefferson down to the 5-yard line.
Get your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
Josh Rosen throwing dimes.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it
It's almost as if it's a prime.
They'll try to run with Madison.
And he's in for a touchdown. Alexander Madison. We have 34 rushing touchdowns on the year.
Third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down.
He doesn't have 34. He has 31. He has 3. Sorry.
Streak has been scoring first.
Dalvin Cook has 31.
Right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams,
he averaged 2 a game. Like just a little less than 2 a game.
They've been in
like 1.9 or 1
and continue
a
that
game.
in this one.
Like, it's pretty crazy.
Take it in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions making their way out, led by their 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12 now in a Detroit uniform. Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Too bad he got traded to L.A.
Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
So the reason why Eric Wilson is still on the field is because he is 1 or 2 interceptions away from being on the all-time list, so I want him to get it.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
Just what do you do now? Okay, sweet.
Gonna get this all the way down to the Vikings 22.
Wow.
That's a big play there for the Lions. 46 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Chad Thomas with a sack.
He'll go down back at the 26-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards.
Oh yeah, we need to re-sign players. I almost completely forgot.
A
lot of Kenny Golladay going to free agency this year. If we do, we're signing him up. Chad Thomas almost getting another sack.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford.
Oh man, Coughlin almost got that. As long as Troy Dye, with Troy Dye. Oh my, I can't talk
what my
anymore.
coaches have told me in the past, the biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they are on the board.
Matt Prater beats, man. Have you watched Mark Rober's video where they did like the can a robot or kick further than an NFL kicker or something? It was pretty cool. I highly recommend it. So the people that watch this is going to be like 3. So not 3 years old, but like there's going to be like 3 people.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac.
He's pretty close to breaking Calvin Johnson's record. And we do it against the Lions, which means technically... Oh, look at that. He's still on his feet, and OCBC Johnson just doesn't feel like blocking.
A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
He should have grabbed that. That should have been his.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's third down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time
playing
it's been
Madden.
incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball that coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to build it until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up.
We're going for the fake. Eric Kendricks can't block. He's still on his feet, but Eric Kendricks can't fucking block. He can't block. Oh my God.
But it doesn't fool him. And that
But it
will
wasn't
force a
what? I don't even
turnover on
know.
downs.
I'm done. CJ,
Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful
It
lot of the
wasn't
punt
what?
team there, because if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fade.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on.
6th touchdown of the season, and the Lions have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it
So
gets
we're
the ball
down
in
by
their hands
3.
so quickly, and oftentimes
Don't worry,
on
we'll
the
come
move,
back this way.
when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is
Worst comes to
usually
worst,
their
we put
speed.
some of the starters
Speed
back in.
sometimes, like this instance, can take him into the end zone. Here's Osborne.
Yeet.
And some
Great
good special teams coverage.
I look
as
away
they
for
bring
2
him
seconds
down
and we're
just
receiving
outside
the
of
ball.
15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And these guys locked into that number 1 seed. That's been a foregone conclusion for a while now. The question on everyone's mind, can they finish the regular season a perfect 16-0?
He caught it. Justin Jefferson caught it. Look at that.
And of course, the locker room itself, what do the players want to do? And I think what most teams would do in this situation is approach it. Let's win every game, but let's be smart about doing it. So that doesn't mean that they're going to go all out if indeed they do need to rest a few people.
David Sills drops it. Just off his hand.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football. But losing his straight to the football.
Cleveland has the ball. He breaks the tackle, and he has rushing yards.
Rosen on the keeper.
He gets 7 yards.
1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free.
Now
They did
notice
it
how
there.
he's
Luckily,
the only
offense
starter
hangs
that's
on to it.
playing.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call.
That's
there,
because
they
I
can't
wanted him
afford to let the ball
overthrow.
go
That's
to the
because I wanted him to get
and miss
time.
opportunities.
So
And I'm not
to
saying
get,
it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like
experience.
that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Oh,
This ball's
that
gonna be
was
down now
cool.
right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And that's complete to Jesse James. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford, open man.
He
He's
Eric
got him
Wilson
to
to
tight
get
end
interception.
Hawkinson.
Throw it to Eric
And he'll
Wilson.
be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
And we
Not
got
much
it.
to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the
1
26.
yard gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete. to
Why?
Swift out of the
He's
backfield.
legitimately 20 yards down the field.
Lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
There's hand got it. I honestly thought it was. That's the only time I didn't expect it not to be able to pick.
The 3rd down conversion.
I don't even know what's going on.
Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
This is a close game.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
DJ Wanham saves the first
He'll
down.
get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
Troy Dye absolutely cracks him. And that's a 4th and 3. They're going to punt.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Take over on 10.
I think Justin Jefferson's got it. How many yards does he have? Not enough.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st down, it's Rosen.
Look at that one-handed snag.
One-handed, what a catch. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Hold on, I want to do something real quick. Okay, sweet. Sorry, I just want to get a pic of that.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
That is intercepted.
He's picked off at his own 46. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Look, I don't know much.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
Someone's still watching.
Throwing again. Stafford. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be
you want some man coverage? I'll go man coverage.
Down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Well, I
Vikings
can.
going to
I'm
signal
actually
for the
going
first
to
of their
pull out
timeouts.
cornerbacks for this.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Kenny Willekes.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got
I'll
faith
make
in our
sure I
tackles. We'll
curse
give you
a
the
lot.
short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and save and show them.
So now we're down 6.
You want to be a good defense.
And I don't want to risk a perfect
They
run.
got the interception, but very little movement
So I'm
after.
going
That
to run a lot.
settle for 3.
Alexander
It
Madison
does
is
feel
about
like
to
settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly
get
does, but we
more
gotta give a lot
work
of credit
than
where it's
he'll
due, and
ever
that's to
get
the
probably in
defense,
the rest
'cause
of
they
his
ran onto the
career.
field.
That's
It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me.
Never mind if he goes backwards.
Move ahead again, guys. We can
If you lose 5 yards, we can't have
Lead
that.
to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
big thanks to the defense.
Going on
Thanks to the
ground for
offensive
Madison.
line. Oh my God, you guys
Short
suck
gain
your
of just over
job.
2 yards as the first
All of
half
you are
clock
getting
dips
cut.
inside of 3 minutes.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On third down, Rosen.
David Sills with the first down.
The 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
15.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
It was a BC Johnson over a man. He gets him.
Not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the ball moves into Lion territory.
And that'll be the
now.
2-minute warning. This is the closest game we've had all year.
A reminder, once
Like,
we hit
legitimately.
halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again, it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw is
And it's
probably worse than the
good.
one
It's
through
straight down the
interception on
center.
last drive, but fell incomplete.
All right, have fun, bud.
13.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
You all should just, like, subscribe.
This carries into
You
the
should
end zone.
subscribe to my
And
YouTube
they'll bring
channel.
it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
You should subscribe
And
to my
Detroit
YouTube
getting
channel.
set to go now. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs
If you
are
aren't
not in
already
their future.
subscribed, you should
As
definitely
they
subscribe
start
right
to
now.
peer toward the offseason, what
Because
moves
why
might they
wouldn't
make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league.
Ah, of course.
Teams that
As soon
run
as
the
he
ball
throws.
effectively, they're the ones that go
Can
deep
I,
into
like,
the playoffs
can I
and
throw
go
a
to the
challenge
Super
flag
Bowl.
on
They
that?
have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in
Literally,
the draft, people have shied
literally
away from taking
as
a
he
runner
was
early.
throwing the ball.
There's a-
What? Okay, we'll watch. No, we'll watch this. We'll watch this. Right? He gets the ball off. Okay, maybe that was roughing the passer. You should subscribe to my YouTube
I say
channel.
they go get him.
You should subscribe. Press the big old red button right there. I like how whenever I try to subscribe, it just says error. Please try again. Okay, I'll try again.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Boy, guy stands him up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Stafford.
Coughlin with the interception. Really wish it was Eric Wilson, though.
Turn this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
There's a ball.
Justin Jefferson going down the sideline. Look.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
And the
Fox
Vikings
coming down.
First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. Eluding the pressure right.
David Sills with his 7th touchdown of the year as we take the lead before halftime.
From 10 yards out. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. He was on point.
Dan
throwing
Bailey
the
is
ball right there. He had
100%
the big
on
play
field
to get
goals
him
this
down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Chuck it down the field
less than
here,
30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
In the foot, holy crap! Dancer hits him with a brick wall.
A stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
He almost gets sacked.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Open man is Sanu, just like last play.
Harrison Hand forcing the fumble there, but he's out of bounds with 9 seconds remaining.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stafford on first down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Alrighty, 4 seconds. Are they going to kick the field goal?
This first half, a timeout call.
They are.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Oh,
and it's blocked. It's blocked. And that's the end of the half.
So we've come upon half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Lions 13.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams
bad idea.
The field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to get precise in the
Chad Thomas with the tackle.
Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
It's 2nd and 8.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
Kenny Golladay just mosses him, and he's going for a touchdown. Oh, God.
Kenny Golladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are
Let's block another field goal.
Retake the lead.
We lose to the Lions, I'm going to freak out.
Did they not have a 2-play drive?
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone, and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we?
This is a slugfest.
Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable.
You shut your face.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession
This
of
is
the
worse
second
than the
half.
Falcons game.
Going to begin the drive here with Madden.
Oh, my God. How many people are you going to send?
Stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another carry now for Madison.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for
Quiet.
3rd down.
That's a really
Justin
nice
Jefferson
job
with the
of
grab,
picking
taken
up
down
the
at the
run blitz and
48.
detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
Can I
And a lot
smack
of
the
times you think
commentators?
if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Lose a couple
They're
yards.
easily
I get it.
blocked
I get it.
to the side.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Gronklin
And that is
caught at the 2-yard line.
Pulled it in. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 47 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
He's second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
David Stills with another touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Jamal Agnew usually hits free agents. Do you try and sign him?
Agnew elects for the touchback. Another shot now for this Lions offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? But maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A slant to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
There's Wilson with the tackle.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard.
Brings up second.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
DJ Wan saving the first down, I believe.
Give him a yard down to the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Stafford going to give it to Swift.
That's another Lions. 1st and 10.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and 1, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Oh, Cameron Chancellor almost had the
Probably
interception.
should have had it. 3rd down now.
Incomplete.
Oh, he should have had that.
3rd down and 1.
Now it's Swift. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. Stafford.
And that's a sack. DJ Wanham.
DJ Wanham in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford. Right side, it's the
Curse forces the fumble. He's running down the sideline. This is going to be a scoop and score for 6. Jaron Curse.
Return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Minnesota.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And that one pushes the
I'm
lead
going to
up
re-sign
11.
Tim Settle.
So
I'm going
not
to
only the
re-sign
cough
Tim
up,
Settle.
but then the pickup on the
I'm
other
going to re-sign
side,
Tim
the
Settle. I'm
scoop
going
and
to
the
re-sign
score the
Kyle
other way,
Hinton.
the fumble return for
Probably
a touchdown.
Jaron
So here's
Curse,
the
though
kickoff
he
now
could
as
make
he'll
it
get
to free
again following
agency.
that fumble return
Through free
for a
agency,
score.
I guess.
So
it's like,
end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 25
depends.
as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Stafford.
forced fumble. Coughlin has it, and he's at the 29-yard line.
on the play. Recovered by Minnesota.
All right, we're going to take Eric Wilson out of the game. He's not going to get any interceptions, so let's just take him out. I believe he plays right outside linebacker, so right there. Eric Wilson. Who do we want to put in? You know, let's just leave him in then. Let's just leave him in. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just leave him in. I'm not worried about it.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball.
Oh, Cole Hinton's still playing too. Yeah, that's right. Alexander Madison.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Going to run with Madison again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Irv Smith in for the touchdown.
Irv Smith Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Dan Bailey.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is up to 18 now. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh, Coughlin just bodied that
to the
man.
25-yard line as he's dropped to the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Harrison Hand, the big hit on Kenny Galladay. I moved Harrison Hand to free safety earlier this year because I just think he plays better at it.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word and I just kept using it.
Man, who was I trying to get on? I wondered.
Now on the year, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Stafford going right back to Galladay. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again at Stafford.
Sacked by Tim Settle.
And they get there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play.
What do you mean safety?
Almost no matter the situation.
You want me to get a safety? I mean, it's a little far.
He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
And DJ Wanham has a sack. His 2nd of his career. 2nd of the game.
To record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson. They get 11 back on that one. Leads to 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved.
He's in for the touchdown. I don't know who that is. Just let it go.
Touchdown of the season, and the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
Ah,
No,
okay.
there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat.
Well,
I just remember as a player,
you
when I'd be in
distracted.
practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Variety, fair catch. A little risky fair catch, but fair catch is fair catch.
The Vikings head out to take over once again.
Did he miss the
Really a
PAT?
tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I'm going to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side.
Irv Smith with the grab.
Try and finish this one.
Oh, you're good.
Disagree vehemently. I say run the
Well,
football. You got the
Irv
lead.
Smith with the grab.
Find out who's right.
Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? You subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please be subscribed to my YouTube
Throwing
channel.
now, Rosen on first down.
Justin Jefferson deep.
And
it's not, it's incomplete.
Really helped there, almost intercepted.
It's a shame, really.
Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's going to go up top again. And
That's pass interference.
However,
That's
we do
PI.
have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yep, I'll take that. Down to the 5.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Does the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Second down and goal. Rosen to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Flushed out right.
David Sills with another touchdown in this game. His 3rd.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to
Do you have the notification bell on?
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead
ya?
even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Correct.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was good.
Here, Cameron Dancer got it. He's pick 6. Let's go. Oh, I wanted it so much. I wanted him to get a pick 6 all year. He should have had the one against 2. I don't even remember. He should have had that one.
Remember, they had the
But,
return for a score earlier in the game.
He
and
got
now
it.
This time,
My boy got it. He got a pick
another
6.
Score. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his
Maybe
way
I should
into
put the backups. Oh, wait.
Touchdown. So they'll get another shot.
Oh,
on
wait.
offense
They already
following
are
that
in.
Pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
I was scared there for a second. I thought he was
Stafford and the
going to lose.
Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. And Jones has it over the middle. And this will be a
you better be throwing. I accidentally called
Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
30-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Eric Wilson.
Man, he's got him, the tight
I
end,
need you to get
6 yards
INT.
the pickup, and that's a 1st
2 of
down.
them, to be precise. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get 2
1st
INTs.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stafford.
And Cameron Dantzler forces another fumble. Too bad it goes out of bounds.
So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
He's awesome.
To the air again, Stafford.
Almost forced the fumble there, too.
This time. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Troy Dye forces a fumble. Eric Wilson hops on it, and we have the ball back.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get the...
And now look at him go. 20, 10.
I lied. Well, I didn't lie. We ran the ball. All right, we ran the ball.
Touchdown.
The ball was run. We just so happened.
It just keeps rolling, doesn't it?
We just so happened.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone
can
stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Set now to kick this one away.
That was the most perfect one I've ever done.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll bring it out
minute
to
46 left.
Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They were on first. Literally saving us from
across the
first
45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Because they
just to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's
big
complete.
hit by Gladney.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
He threw for 420 yards.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
The ball's out. Dantzler forced the fumble. Coughlin picked up the ball. Yeah. We're just gonna sum it out. No point in waiting. Deep. And that's the ball game.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to
oh
win.
my God, I can't believe I did that. Oh, that took so long.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season.
So that was the final game of the regular season. Holy crap. Right now we need to re-sign players, alright? Anthony Harris, great guy. I don't doubt he isn't a great guy. But we need to move on. We need to get someone younger. Right, so Anthony Harris, off the table. Sorry, you're off the table. Maybe we franchise tag you. You, I'm okay with paying this. If you don't take it, you suck. Alright, Tim Settle is back. Hardy Nickerson, I'll get him in free agency. Get him free agency. I'll let him test it. Hell Henches. I'll let him test it as well. Kyle Hinton, 6 years. I'll take it. Chad Thomas, same deal. Just young guys that are good and will be on the team. Now, here's the thing. He wants a lot of money, right? But he's only a 69 overall. I'm going to let him walk and we'll re-sign him in free agency. Alrighty. That is our free agency for the year. We're going to sim to the wild card and check and see all the awards because they're not final, but technically they are, really. Alrighty. Let's look at the stats, right? Kirk Cousins, 3,800 yards, 57 touchdowns, and 31 interceptions. Dalvin Cook, 2,114 yards, a new NFL record for 31 touchdowns and 0 fumbles. Yeah. Justin Jefferson, 2,443 yards. Adam Thielen came close to 1,000 yards, only about 200 yards off. If he played that final game, he probably would have gotten it. 26 receiving touchdowns for Justin Jefferson. Insane. We allowed 8 sacks this whole year. Now, Eric Kendricks led the team with 136 tackles, right? Anthony Barr and Eric Wilson are both over 100. Danielle Hunter, 19 tackles for loss and 26 sacks. Whew. Eric Wilson, 11 interceptions. Heartbreaking, but we didn't get any safeties. We had the most touchdowns in the league. Most defensive touchdowns in the league. Yeah, this is all Madden, dude. This is all Madden. I played almost every second of every game until like the last couple weeks. Like it's crazy. And then yeah, I mean, I just see the thing is it's like because I had 7-minute quarters, right? It kind of messed things up because I would have too much time and I would just either run the ball a lot or I would just pass a lot, and then all the numbers got really, really bloated, you know? So let's just look at the records we broke. Let's look at the records, right? We didn't break this one, but Kirk Cousins beat Peyton Manning by 2. Dalvin Cook beat Eric Dickerson by 9, which is how close Adrian Peterson was. Kind of ironic. Dalvin Cook not destroyed. He beat that one. Justin Jefferson, I threw to him a lot. I threw to him almost every single play. All right. Receiving touchdowns, Justin Jefferson, I threw to him like every single play. Like now, were any of us in here? No, we weren't. Oh, well. Myles Garrett beat us? Are you kidding me? I'll show you the roster here in a second. Myles Garrett beat us. Are you... Defensive interceptions. Eric Wilson had 11. And that's it. So we're going to check out the awards. Dalvin Cook, 1 MVP. Danielle Hunter was at 6. Kind of surprised to not see Myles Garrett there since he beat Danielle Hunter. But I think Danielle Hunter had like a bunch of other ones. Dalvin Cook wins Offensive Player of the Year, obviously. Justin Jefferson there at 5. Danielle Hunter, Eric Wilson, Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr, Aaron Burns, Cameron Dantzler, Justin Jefferson, number 1, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Man, what am I? Cameron Dantzler, Defensive Player of the Year. Kirk Cousins, the best quarterback. Dalvin Cook's the best running back. Justin Jefferson's the best wide receiver. Wyatt Teller's the second best offensive lineman. Danielle Hunter and Brian Burns are the two best defensive linemen. Is Michael Pierce on here? He is not. That is a shame. Eric Wilson's there. Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr's there. Cameron Dantzler, Harrison Smith, and really, why wouldn't Dan Bailey? Because he was like 100 for 100, like he was 100%. Okay, so you want to see the roster, all right? So at QB, we have Kirk Cousins. I only made a couple trades. At QB, we have Kirk Cousins. At running back, we have Dalvin Cook, Alexander Madison, Mike Boone. You know, C.J. Ham, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Olabisi Johnson, David Sills, and K.J. Osborne. We had Kyle Rudolph, Irv Smith, Ezra Cleveland, who did really well this year. Kyle Hinton was our starting guard. Garrett Bradbury. I traded for Wyatt Teller. I don't remember what I traded for him, but I traded for Wyatt Teller. Brian O'Neill, Danielle Hunter. Now, Brian Burns, right? I had to trade for 2 early first-round picks, and I think I gave them Riley Reif for Brian Burns. Completely legit. It's in the past video if you want to see. Michael Pierce, Tim Settle, signed him in free agency before the year. He just inked up a new contract. Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks, Eric Wilson, Mike Hughes, Cameron Dantzler, and Jeff Gladney. Chris Boyd's there too. Anthony Harris and Harrison Smith, and then Dan Bailey and Skulliquid. That's the roster. This is completely legit. Like, it's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, if you aren't subscribed, you should totally subscribe because I'm only one away from 30 subscribers. Woo! But yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I can't believe that, man. Weekly awards. Cameron Dantzler. And we're going to get to the next week. So we're going to see. Oh, we should have looked and saw who all. We can look at it this week. So we go up against the Seahawks, right? So the Seahawks beat the 49ers by a touchdown. The Rams beat the Buccaneers by 3 points. And the Saints beat the Cowboys. Now, I want us to win, obviously, and the Saints to win, because then we can shred the Saints again. But on the AFC side, the Bills beat the Chiefs by a single point. The Colts beat the Ravens by 3, and the Broncos beat the Pats by 4. So that's going to be interesting. But that is where I am going to leave this. Alright? I am tired. It is 12:30 in the morning. I wanted to quit hours ago. So, I am going to bed. So,